Long time since this man played SG ball, Mark Levy. But he's still playing mighty fine football. Greg McCallum is the referee. We're set for the action in the big game. Kick off by Levy is a well-rehearsed one. It mightn't have looked very smart, but it was well-rehearsed, and Penrith have come up with... And now it's with Alexander, the run around for the captain and hooker Simmons, and Tunks went in with a swinging arm. I doubt that it found its mark, and it's been put in the air by Mark Levy. A great bomb, a tremendous bomb. It's a try, I think. Yes, sir! No, he's ruled no try. Well, Ross Gigg, I thought, had that ball, and all he had to do was fall on the ground. Here he is. Well, looking at it on that shot, it's impossible to tell what happened. Have we got another shot? Certainly have. NEC replay this time. Let's have another go. Ross Gigg coming on down with it. Well, I thought it was a fair try. But unless that touch judge was making a report on another matter, they dead set have pinched the wrong player. Makes no difference, of course. Nobody was marched. So these clouds are thickening and darkening as Conlon prepares to take the first shot. He should get this, Conlon. Sweet, beautiful off the boot, beautiful in flight. And Canterbury Bankstown lead Penrith by 2 points to 0. You're watching the NEC Big Game. He goes himself. He's been setting himself up to do that, Royce, since this game started. Little dummies and little foil stooges, if you like, off the dummy half mark, and then he had a little go himself. Here's Connor. Ray Connor's about 5 or 6 metres out to the Canterbury line. Tackled by Billy Johnston and Brian Batiste. And from dummy half, here's Howe. There's the bus man. He's in to score. Gary Howe. Give him 5 metres to run. Put a brick wall in front of him and he'll go through it. Or at least he'll try to. And that was pretty fragile stuff from Canterbury to put it back in its right perspective. Let's see it again. Oh! Was there a hint of a knock-on at the dummy half? Well, Howe just went bang straight over the top of the Canterbury defence man.
It was a well-executed set move by Penrith. It took them 3 rucks to set forward, and then Howe became the receiver on a crisscross back to the blind side, and over he goes for the opening try of the game.
Terry Lamb was the man who went, well, you saw it again, just that little hint of a knock-on at the dummy half. Whether the ball was propelled towards the opponent's goal line, that is a matter for you to make up your opinion on.
I think it shows that Lady Luck evens out in the end.
Well, on top of what I said a few seconds back, yeah. The conversion, successful from Mark Levy. And Penrith lead Canterbury Bankstown by 6. So Conlon has got this kick from about 30 metres out. He's about 15 metres in from touch. He's kicked 1 from 1. Wednesday night, National Panasonic Cup 4th quarter-final. He's at Tamworth at Scully Park between Balmain and St George. And that should be a great day at Tamworth. Conlon, big kick. It's home easily for Ross Conlon. Scoreboard, 6-4 in favor. Middle of the ground, just inside the 22. It's out to Steve Mortimer. Now it's Chris Mortimer. Short ball, picking up Michael Potter. Here goes Potter. He's up to the halfway and running free. Peter Mortimer takes it on. He turns it inside for Lamb. Oh, this has been a great try. This is a superb piece of work, culminating in a try for Canterbury. Some brilliant play there. Terry Lamb scoring his 14th try of the year. It started inside their own 22. Lamb handled once. Chris Mortimer gave the final ball perfectly for Michael Potter, who weaved his magic around the defence. Alexander had him. He committed Alexander almost. Then Peter Mortimer looked inside, and backing up was the ever-present Terry Lamb. and a good try to Canterbury Bankstown.
This try probably could have been stopped on a couple of occasions, but it was good play by Canterbury Bankstown. The initial break was made by Chris Mortimer, popping up a pass here to Potter. We can see he makes the break when the number 5, Ben Gonzalez, missed a tackle for Penrith. Alexander came across in cover and was able to clip Peter Mortimer on the heels. Mark Levy had committed himself, and the inside pass found Penrith short, and Terry Lamb goes over to equal this, to make the score now
8-6.
8-6.
Almost in front is Ross Conlon, just a short kick for him, and he makes no mistakes. In fact, he very seldom does when it comes to goal kicking, and 10-6 is the score now in favour of the Canterbury Bankstown side. You're watching the NEC Big Game. So, in fact, he was ruling back on the scrum. Well, I can't quite work that out.
It's a differential penalty if the back line is offside.
No, I'm not talking about that. He indicated Peter Mortimer! Peter Mortimer has gone in with a really determined run right out there in that far corner. He came up and hit it, and there was just nothing that was going to stop Peter Mortimer scoring this try. He got a good ball from Greg Mullane. Peter Tunks did his job, but Peter absolutely was going to score that try. In his mind, it was there and firmly fixed.
Well, as giving credit to the players, let's give some credit to the coach. That was a well-designed blindside tap play, and here we can see Peter Mortimer crashing over in the corner.
Peter Mortimer, who played a very big part in the try that Terry Lamb scored, now picks up one himself. 14-6 in favour of Canterbury. 3 from 3 for Ross Conlon. This time he's out on the touchline. No, I'm sorry, on that other point, I thought he gave the penalty for the marker holding onto the man playing the ball. That's why I couldn't work out how you were saying it was a differential penalty. Royce Simmons trying to gee his players up. Conlon. Gee, it's a good-looking kick. He's got it. He's got it from the sideline. Tremendous kick by Conlon. 16-6 in favour of his team. Opposite the great goal that he kicked just a few minutes back to convert the Peter Mortimer try. A few metres in from touch. .21 metres out. Here he comes. Bang. And I'll be blowed. He's missed it. Well, I'll be. Ross Conlon missing the goal. But Canterbury Bankstown goes to the break, leading by 16 points to 6. And we truly have seen some brilliant football from them during that first 40 minutes. We expect to see more, of course, after this. Here's Howe, and he's tackled about 9 metres out from the line. 5 tackles gone. It's out with Alexander, and Alexander's bomb, a bit of pressure for Potter, and by Jove, it's a try! It's a try scored by Robinson. Steve Robinson scoring the try. Alexander put up the bomb. It was a beautiful kick, and I was telling you about these two lads, how close they've been right through their football career. They were born on the same day. They're playing alongside of each other for only the second time in a long, long time. And the bomb from Greg, and Steve picks up the try, and they'll celebrate this one tonight, win, lose or draw. So that was the try that Penrith so badly wanted. Here's Levy. Oh, he's hit the upright and missed it. Well, I was talking about goal kicking to you earlier. 16-10, Canterbury leading Penrith. Goodwin. Simmons. Good pass. Gary Howell. He's found Gonzalez. Oh, he's still going. He's beaten the fullback. Peter Mortimer. He's over. It's a try. Gonzalez has levelled the score, and the gone absolutely berserk with excitement. Gonzalez the try. Oh, you should see them in front of our broadcasting box. They are betting and dancing in the streets here at Penrith Park at the moment. Beautiful ball from Simmons to Howe. Howe to Gonzalez. He beat Potter, and then he was able to fend off Peter Mortimer. It was a good try.
It was a great try. Firstly, a good pass by Simmons to Howe, who was able to get his hands up and got a pass away to Gonzalez. Here I thought Gonzalez had done the wrong thing because he had support inside, but notice he didn't pass, but he transferred the ball to his left hand. This gave him the right arm to fend. He was able to shrug off 2 tackles, firstly by Potter, secondly by Mortimer, to score a great try for the Panthers.
It sure was a great try, and it was well done. Ben Gonzalez hits it. He's missed it. Just to the left of the uprights. 16 all. Penrith and Canterbury. He got crunched by Matt Goodwin. Played again. Broman turns it inside. Johnston. It's gone to Steve Folkes. Folkes has gone inside the 22. Terry Lamb. Lamb has scored his second try. Terry Lamb, the master of backing up. He scores his 15th try for the year. And he's injured. Darryl Broman turned this ball inside to Billy Johnston. Steve Folkes got away from Matt Goodwin's tackle. He galloped inside Clements and Alexander, drew the fullback, passed to Terry Lamb, and the 5'8" was in for his second try of the day.
Folkes got through some fairly feeble defence to put the try on. You'll see it coming up here where he shrugs off a tackle that's too high, but I thought he positioned his supports very well here, Folkes. Ran away from Greg Alexander, Drew Levy the fullback, passed inside to Lamb, and over goes Terry Lamb.
Hobbling on that ankle. And this is the kick for Conlon. Right in front. So Canterbury back in front at 20 points to 16. Warren Fenton is off for Penrith. And so too is Ross Gigg off. (15 and 17 have gone on for Penrith. There's the scoreline, 22 to 16 now in favour of Canterbury. He's tackled about a half a metre out. They must push the ball to the right. Alexander's burrowed through. He scored, I think. No, yes, it's a try. Well, I wouldn't have believed Canterbury would come into that one.
They did it on Wednesday night, Canterbury Bankstown, and they've done it again today. A game they had parcelled up. They just relaxed in concentration, allowed Penrith to get the ball back from the kick-off, and then mount some pressure with 2 and 3 consecutive play the balls. And it was up to Greg Alexander, the young halfback, who forces his way over amongst a flurry of Canterbury Bankstown defenders to score that match-levelling try.
It was a try, all right. No risk in the world. The head-on shot showed that conclusively. It was a try for Greg Alexander. Boy, now...
Well, he's got to kick this goal, and none of them are easy, particularly under these circumstances.
Oh, Gonzalez. You wouldn't get a sweeter... You wouldn't have got a sweeter recommencement to a match ever. And I thought Gonzalez was going to do it all himself. He beat Michael Potter again. Potter will go home and have a nightmare about Gonzalez. He beat him again there, as the replay showed. I didn't see it when it first happened. But Mark Levy's got this kick to level, and we're inside the last 5. Well and truly, he's missed it. Oh my goodness, how could you do it? How could you do it? From so close, Mark Levy's hit the upright and missed. Well, in the middle of the oval, it's all over. There it is, the end of a really exciting game of football. Canterbury led 16 to 6 at half-time. Penrith clawed their way back to 16 all, and then were down by 22 to 16. Then the try by Alexander saw 22-20, and Mark Levy then missed a very, very simple shot at goal, which I'm sure Mark will remember for a long time to come. But at the bottom of your screen is the storyline. Levy 2 goals, Conlon 5. Canterbury scored 3 tries, 2 by Terry Lamb, 1 by Peter Mortimer. Penrith scored 4 tries, Howe, Robinson, Gonzalez and Alexander. But 2 goals opposed to 5 is your difference. Canterbury 22, Penrith 20. A really exciting game of rugby league. I'm sure the fans have really got their money's worth. And we'll be rewarding the man of the match in just a minute.